Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. I have 4 children, ages 14 through the youngest is 10 months, I think now. We are a homeschooling family, and if you haven't been here before or if this is your first time checking us out, I just talk about parenting, homemaking, hacks, tips, organization, really anything of that nature. I have kind of just been AWOL for the last month. In the beginning of December, we got really, really sick with COVID, and it's kind of just been like illness after that. And so we are all better now, but we started term 2 of our school year, and so I just wanted to kind of get things underway, get some of our routines back on track before I dedicated any time to anything outside of that. Um, yeah, it's just been crazy trying to get the kids back on track. Just not feeling well. We really let some things slip, like not finishing meals at dinner time, and um, just like having the TV on all day and not enforcing like reading before bed, which we normally do. And so just a lot of that went by the wayside. So habit training has been happening here. Um, so this is part 2 of a little mini series called Buckets and Behaviors. In part 1, we talked about the love bucket and um, like strategies to implement if you're experiencing a lot of tantrums in your children. And so yes, we talked about love buckets and filling their love buckets first, taking care of their little needs and their hearts before you try to start on your checklist for the day and getting the things that you want and need to get accomplished done. And so there is something to be said for um, spending time with our little ones, giving them physical affection, giving them our full attention, no cell phones, no screens, no distractions. I try to do that every day with the little ones, with everybody under 5. And that doesn't mean like one-on-one, because that would be insane. That'd be really hard to do. We sit down, we read books together, we all have breakfast together at the table. Usually the kids help me set the table, they help make breakfast, whether that's like eggs, putting berries on the plates, just trying to be intentional about talking with them, making eye contact with them, and that sort of thing. And so, my cabinet's open, that's going to drive me nuts. Yes, so today we're going to talk about power buckets. So session 1 was love buckets. Today is power buckets. I have my 2-year-old, my 2-year-old Ruthie. She, I would say I really struggle with her. She is the one that fights me on everything, and anything and everything can turn into a tantrum, whether it's like what washcloth she wants for bath time, or what pants she wants to wear today, or where she wants things on her plate. And so I've kind of learned along the way, after reading and just like researching parenting things, strategies, that when you have a child like that and they're like stressing out, they're having all these tantrums like all the time, aside from filling their love bucket, to also try to be giving them choices whenever you can. And I talked about this a little bit in one of my first or second videos. So Ruthie, do you want berries or apples today for lunch? Do you want to take your bath now, or should I set the timer in 10 minutes? Ruthie, would you like a pink washcloth or a purple washcloth tonight for your bath? Ruthie, do you want these pants or these pants? The thing about this that can be frustrating and kind of annoying as a parent is that it requires time and patience. And it's so much easier to just throw the food on a plate and give the child, whatever it is that you want to do. But I'm finding that if you try to be relational, not just with your kids, but with everybody around you, that's really like Christ-centered living, right? And so we treat our little people as we would treat any other human. It's like, it's just been really difficult for me to grasp, but I have been trying to implement it, and I have noticed a big difference in Ruthie's behavior. Like, none of my other kids really care. Like, you tell them what to wear, when to shower. They don't really pitch a fit. But she definitely wants control of her own life. And if I don't give her that control where I can, where it is reasonable and where it is safe, then I start noticing her getting into a lot more things that she shouldn't. And then, like, the fussiness, the whining, all of that stuff is amplified. So I would definitely recommend, if you are going through that with your child, to start implementing, trying to give them some more choices where you can.
Mom, can I have a lollipop cake?
In a moment, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I will try and put a picture down below of one of the things that really gets me cracking up about Ruthie. Like, she looks like Miss Frizzle or Fancy Nancy in this particular outfit that she loves to wear. I don't know why she thinks it's a set, but she has these beautiful, like, little tie-dye jogger pants, and she has a hand-me-down shirt from Peter that is gray, and the sleeves are red, and it's got 9 different faces of Mickey Mouse on it, and Mickey is portraying a different emotion in each of these faces. And then she's got these, like, red goggles that came with a tool set that we got the kids for Christmas a couple of years ago. And she, for some reason, thinks that that is an outfit and that she should wear all of that as the outfit anytime she goes to get one of those clothing articles out. And so I let her. I think it's important to, let her have some creativity in that. But there are times where that outfit is not appropriate. Like, I'm not going to let you wear that to church. And so hey,
I have to
go potty. So that's real life happening right there. When we go to church, if I have her back in her room and I'm like, going through her drawers, what do you want to wear today? Or sending her back on her own to pick an outfit, I will remove those clothing articles so that it's not even an option, so that doesn't become a struggle. Now, I don't do that very often because I think sometimes, you don't want to turn it into completely catering to your child. You want to give them the ability to make the decisions where they can, but I don't believe you should always bend the knee to every desire, every whim, and cut out every chance for telling them no, because hearing no is very important to their little ears. They do need to learn there's a time, there's a place, and no means no. So those are just a couple examples, some things that we've been going through that I've dealt with. If you find this information useful or helpful, please like this video, comment, subscribe, share it when you can, if you can. I would really appreciate it. And let me know what you think. I'm really interested. And if there's any questions that you guys have for me about homeschooling, or just like day to day, how do we do it with all of these kids running around all the time? I am no expert. Our life is not perfect. If you are on the phone with me, I almost always have to run to the bedroom to finish our conversation because my kids cannot handle me being on the phone, and they just start screaming. So, yeah, not perfect, just trying to live gracefully, trying to love on our kiddos, and trying to do it in a smart way so that they know that they're loved and they grow up to be people that love Jesus and care about others. So, yes, have a good day and enjoy the snow.